Peoples of the universe, please attend carefully. The message that follows is vital to the future of you all.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Vital to the future of you. The future. The future of us all. Yes, it is vital. It is indeed vital. Let me plug in my phone. Oh, I tell you, it's got nippy again. It was nice for a couple of days. Then it got nippy again. Not a fan. Not a fan of the nippiness. Nippiness is better than the raininess, though. And when I say nippiness, I wasn't saying any racial slurs. Obviously, that would be awful. No, that really wasn't. But you've always got to be on guard. When you're on the YouTube, people will go, you meant this. No, I didn't. I know. I'm normally very clear, trying to be clear, mean what I mean. Oh, let me come here, coffee, that I may know you. Let me come upon thee verily, but not into thee. No, that will be bad. That you cometh into me, so saith the Lord. Oh man, that's good. I do like a coffee in the evening, right? For me, it's 7:00. I do like a coffee in the evening when I'm doing the put your teeth in Rabbi to Jonathan Cox. I do like a coffee in the evening when when I'm doing soup. I swear, I used to have a coffee in the morning. I switched to tea. I know, it's weird. Maybe I'll switch back to coffee when the weather warms up. As I said, got nippy. It was really, really nice for a few days. I was like, oh, that's it. Winter's over, we're free, but it kind of like oscillates. It flickers off and on, right? For this little interim period. I know it's February, but man, the times they're changing, right? The times they are indeed changing. Changing into what, however? Who knows or dare dream? So I have the Jewish holiday of Purim coming up. So this is a very labor-intensive holiday for me, right? Every year you give out these gifts called Shalach Manot, right? Of they're different like fun foodie things, like little and we try and have a theme every year, right? And people could do different things, but like we try and have a theme every year. So firstly, try and come up with something fun that fits it's good that comes with me. Nightmare every year. Nightmare it is. Oh my god. Well, shall we do Adam's Family? Nobody knows what it is. Well, why don't they? What would he do for the food? I don't know. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare, right? Like coming up with a theme. So we've had different ones over different years. But this year, because we were being a bit food led, so we got we're doing a Dare at the Fair is the theme, right? Which is we got like a box for popcorn, but you can't have anything unwrapped now. That's a bad thing nowadays, post COVID, right? Now here's what's going in it. Now this is why it's a pain in the ass for me. Well, there's going to be a bag of candy floss, cotton candy, depending where you're part of the world. Bag of popcorn, I think, a little bag of popcorn, probably kettle corn. We got a ton of really good stuff, like right on my doorstep, like literally on my doorstep, and it's really weird because I live in the middle of nowhere. Firstly, we got a world-class winery. If you ever come and visit, man, it's incredible. They do a tour. It's incredible. Right? They will get you to spend money. Okay, they know how to do that. Israelis, oh my god, Israelis know how to get you to spend money. Man, when they're being charming, stand back. Okay. So but the wine's very good. On the upside, we got another neighbor. He has this all these different like artisan. He's an artisan baker, but he does all these workshops about how they would make different breads they would use in the sacrificial services in the Jewish temples. Fascinating stuff, right? It's always interested me, that sort of stuff. He's probably like the world. It's like literally, I walk my dog past it every day when I take the dog on a walk. Right, that's how on my doorstep it is. Right, and then while we got into the conversation, and this neighbor, they have a side business where they make kettle corn. They're like the best popcorn you've ever had. Like it's like caramely and crunchy. Oh, sweet. Oh, so freaking good. Oh, they have another one with like chocolate drizzled on it. It's fantastic. It is. It's just fantastic. They are. So we want to get like little bags of that, like little bags of popcorn, little bags because it's a like a day at the fair, like a day at the seaside, essentially. But here, the pièce de résistance will be, again, depending which side of the ocean on, either a toffee apple or a candy apple, right? Now, you can't get toffee apples or candy apples, right? They're a pain in the I don't know where you can get. Not here, not in bloody Samaria. Maybe down your way, but they got to be kosher, right? So I looked up on YouTube, how do you make a toffee apple, right? How'd you do it? And I tried it. It was really easy. But now I've got to make 30. It's like, really? I'm like, oh, I'm a bit daunted. But yeah, so I got to make 30 toffee apples. Then we got to build 30 of these little Sherlock Manot, these little giveaway things. But here's the other thing, right? That every year, our like signature piece, which I'm like, I want to get out of. Oh, I want to get out so badly now. Is that there's a grace after there's a long grace after meals in Judaism, right? It's like goes on for a bit, right? And you have some people. Do I have any here? Don't have one handy. Somebody you like print them on little booklets, right? So we do it on like I wish next time I do a stream, I'll show you what it is. It's like you get how many? 2 on one piece of A4, right? And you fold it 3 ways, so it's like a small little like that thing, right? And so every year I have to design a different one. So to fit the theme. So I have to get that done as well. That's basically done. My wife I think has approved it, which is that's also another thought. And like that's not normal. That's just like that's our mashugas, right? It's like this is crazy, right? They haven't even got to how like crazy the holiday is. Starts out Jewish holidays start at night, and you read this like funky scroll called the Megillas Esther, the Book of Esther. Very funky story. I will tell you about it next week, right? And like people often come in costume. I really got to set the scene. People come into synagogue in like these big outlandish costumes, and with like large instrument stuff, because it's kind of a raucous time. And whenever the name of the antagonist of the story of Haman, of Megillas Esther, is the evil Haman, everybody goes boo, and they like they stamp your feet, and everybody have groggers, like things like different things to make noise. You blot out his name, right? So that goes on. I try and go for the grumpy old man group to read it. We were like, okay, it's like we don't want to mess around. So, and then I normally just go home. Let me left alone. There's normally some kind of like kiddie party or something that goes on, or something. I don't know, something happening. I mean, if you're a teenager or under 25, I guess you go and get drunk, right? You go get as a it's a lot of getting drunk on Purim, right? A lot of getting drunk. It's a very state-sponsored drunkenness, right? So then the next day you go for Purim, you hear the scroll of Esther again, right? Same thing, hopefully quicker. Also people in costume. It's just the way it happens, mate. It's just the way it happens. It's weird, but it's just the way it goes down. And then you have to do the hell that is giving out your Sherlock Manot, which is like you got to troll. All these Jews are like trundling around and able to give out these little buckets of shit to each other. I like the buckets of shit, don't get me wrong, but that's essentially what it is. It's like and everybody, oh god, it's a nightmare. Oh, and I keep trying to reduce our list of people we give to. I keep trying, and it just doesn't get smaller. I'm like, really? Oh, why? And it just and so we have 2 lists. Oh God, this is a real nightmare. Right, so there's 2 with 2 lists. We have one that we make ourselves, the Sherlock Manot, with the toffee apple, the popcorn, all the crap. Hey, you get it all in one. There you go. Also, there's a this thing run by the synagogue. My wife used to do it. It's you basically you say who you want to give to each, and it's like 12 shekels a head or something like that, or 15 or 7. I don't know, something like whatever it is, and then everybody gets like this one big basket full of like a lot of shit, like I mean, hopefully, on some years it's crap, right? And you get to see who gave to you, who's on my list. That's basically it, right? That's basically the way it works. So then, when you're done with that, what was I going to say? Then, when you're done with the doing the Shalach Manot in the morning, right? At that point, you go to your Suda, your Purim feast, right? That's like more. It's like a lot of time they start them later in the afternoon. I really don't like that, right? And at that point, you have a festive meal with friends, and you're supposed to get drunk, right? Totally paralytically drunk, which I normally try and do. Then I go to sleep, and then I wake up, and then I eat some of the Shalach Manot, 2 in the morning. I then go back to bed again. Take some Alka-Seltzer and some Motrin, and go back to bed. And that, boys and girls, is how you do Purim. I'm happy to report Star Trek Picard still awesome, mate. Still crazily awesome. Star Trek Picard is crazily awesome. The like episode 2 was better than episode 1. I'm loving the show. Like this is like everything I always wanted from, and I didn't know I wanted from a Picard show. I mean, this is just, it's knocking it out the bloody park. It really genuinely is. It's this week, if I'm playing coy, this week was better than last week, right? And last week I was amazed how good it was, right? I was really genuinely amazed. Oh, 1 second, I'm just trying to get, there you go. Trying to find all the me thumbnails. Here we got a lot of thumbnails. We got that. That's coming tomorrow. Oh, and programming though. I forgot we were going to do a show, and I totally forgot about it. That's going to be on Sunday. The Sunday show will be the Chris Boucher Memorial Show, right? The Chris Boucher Memorial Show. We're going to basically go over his whole career. There was a very good article in Doctor Who magazine we'll use as a springboard. Maybe I'll have some guests on, right? That sounds fun. But yeah, the idea of doing a Chris Boucher Memorial Show. I've been wondering, because I only remember because the next new issue of Doctor Who magazine is coming out right now. So I thought, okay, yeah, I better get to this, because it was on the older issue. I better get to this before the before the new issue comes out next week. I'm always alerted because when SFX comes out, I know that's kind of like the my what's the name? My early warning signal that Doctor Who magazine is coming out, right? Yeah, listen, Doctor Who magazine, I had to tell you, it's been rocking, mate. It really, last month especially, it's really been rocking. Ever since Jodie left, what do you want out of me? It's so weird. Some of the, which we're going to be talking about tonight, some of the media can't quit Jodie. They just can't quit it. It's like guys, the culture was over. You lost, right? The armistice is being signed, right? It was signed at the Federation headquarters. Like Picard is awesome. I have to tell you. I just think, I think Picard's very, very good. It went from being like, well, this is acceptable, to actually being very, very, very good, right? So I basically just watched it, so I am enthused about that. Here we go. Doink. There we are. Is it coming up? There you go. Yeah, so that must be the last gasp. I mean, there's more Jodie articles. I mean, how? Just how? It's beyond me. It really is beyond me. How do they keep doing this? I don't know. I don't know. I'm so bored of having to knock these ones down. God, it's boring, mate. It's boring. We'll always love you, Jodie. Yeah, we'll always love you, Jodie. If you thought that I must be the bestest ever, fear not, faithful viewer. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Once they get a look at Shooty, they'll forget her forever. Yes, they will. Thank God for that. I would love to see Rusty Davis review my thumbnails, right? Because he's done a lot of them. I bet he would like them. I bet he would, because he does like look. Rusty Davis does like himself a bit, Rusty Davis, and he's kind of unashamed about that, and I kind of like that because I'm the same. Like I am a bit of an egotist, but I think he's got a right to be in a bit of an egotist. He's like, it's not like he's a slouch, He's like he's like kind of like Nick Briggs in that I feel he's always pushed to creatively challenge themselves and go a bit further, right? Which I've always appreciated that about Nick Briggs, right? And he's always straining to go further. And his work is always very, I find like very sensitive and gentle. It's really interesting. Like when you can really tell the core of a person through their work, right? Like you can tell like Rusty Davis just loves people. He loves Rusty Davis has a lot of love in him. He's a very loving person, right? That just spills out from his work, right? It's like he always loves it. You always love everybody in a Rusty Davis show, even the bad guys. You just love them, right? Because he loves everyone. And he sees good in it. It's really weird, but he does. I think that's what. And he sees, I like where he has like the cheeky, twinkle, right, as well. And he like, I like the whole Mickey. Don't read my emails. That was good. That was just perfect, right? It really was. So, I mean, like, if that's true, what would you say about Chris Chibnall's work? Just a tortured man. Oh, I wish him better. I do wish him better. Yeah, I hope he gets better, mate. What else was that doing? So yeah, so they're at least those things we're doing tonight. Tomorrow we are up to that was a week in Doctor Who. That was. I do like doing this one because it's like it's good to look at these stories with a bit of perspective and to have a sexy picture of Karen Gillan on the thumbnail. And I'm equal opportunity. What's the word? Dirty old man. No, that's the wrong thing. What's the word I'm thinking of? I'm equal opportunity. Sexual harasser? No, that's wrong too. Whatever. Something for the ladies or the homosexual gentleman. Bit of bare flesh shooty there, where it was sporting his Doctor Who knickers. And I've made those before we knew he was going to be using that logo. So I just think I'm being prophetic, mate. I'm being very prophetic. So we're going to look at these stories that happened this week. They say I'm too gay, says Shooty. They say I'm too sexy. And BAFTA doesn't say anything about me at all. That was the week of Doctor Who. That was bonkers BAFTAs. Desexualizing Karen Gillan and shooting at and much more. Yes. It was an interesting story though. Like she basically responded to Nerdrotic, which is insane. I hope Nerdrotic knows about this, right? She responded to Nerdrotic doing the where is it? I'll pull it up. Hang on. He did the how it started, how it's going thing with Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy, and boy is it creepy, right? Boy is it very, very, very creepy, right? This is how it started. Sexy Karen Gillan. But they obviously augmented, gave her bigger boobs, maybe I think bigger hips. I don't know. There's a bit more womanly Karen Gillan than normal, right? So that's back in 2014, right? And in 2023, 9 years later, she's had the surgery, right? She's a little boy now. That's just weird, mate. That is just weird, right? That's just weird. So she responded responded to people like going, well, this is just, I can't see the transport. I want to, oh, God, that's better. Oh, Karen, that's so much. I know that's equally fake you, but like, see, yeah, I would more, I'll be happy having fake in this direction, quite frankly. So she responded saying, you know, like people were taking the piss at how she was holding her arm. No, Karen, people were concerned that Disney cut your tits off, and then they're in the midst of trying to tell lots of little girls it's a really good idea to have their tits cut off and have a hot dog tied between their legs, right? That's what they're trying to tell them. I'm not sure it's the best message, darling, but this is a good message. I whatever this message is, I'm ready to hear more. Right? The eyes down looking. We are ready to go. This was from last stream, I think. Alison Brie had just weirdly streaks. Okay, fine. It's just kind of gross. I don't know why. Derek, love this show. Deeply moved me. Deeply affected me. Really, genuinely did. I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. I was amazed. I thought I would hate this, right? I saw a clip from it on Twitter of him having a dog put down. It was like, oh, okay. And I decided to give it a go, and it was much better than I thought it could possibly be. Loved it a lot, really. I wish they'll do another one now, just like 10 years later, right? It'll be like, oh, that would be perfect to see where they are 10 years from now. Meghan Markle's losing war with South Park. Look at me, everyone, just wanting my privacy. Just wanting privacy. So true. Oh, my God. Did they rip the shit out of Meghan Markle and Harry? Oh, wonderfully. Mwah. Man, this is what they want. Yeah, this is what we need in the world. We need more South Park, right? How they're still allowed to exist, I don't know. It's really weird, but man, good for them. Yeah, so this is coming out tomorrow. I think this is tomorrow as well. Yes, the slow, real-time and completely predictable implosion of Disney Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, really, we all said it was coming. Like, you know, like, didn't you see the all-new, all-different Marvel? Which the thing that was all-new and all-different was nobody wanted to read it. That was the truly all-new, all-different aspect. That it was unreadable, that it was entirely unreadable shit, right? Now, maybe you would have noticed if you cared about your sales figures, but it wasn't about that. It was about the agenda. Yeah, this weird agenda you have that, like, anybody thinks women are second-class citizens, right? And they're actually doing a Faith movie. Faith is a fat woman superhero. Like that, there was a comic book that people read, people bought just to, you know, seem okay. I mean, they're probably bullied into it because the people who have to buy it are the comic book stores. So they were probably bullied into it. Yeah, they're if you don't buy it, you're a bigot, right? They're making a movie of that. No one's going to want to see that shit. And this is going to like, oh my God, this is essentially. Disney took a shit in a brown paper bag, right? And then went and put it on its front step, set it on fire, rang the bell, and then what he ran back inside is now about to open it. Knows it's going to be there, and knows he's got to step in the shit. Knows it's going to happen, right? And there's no way around it. I mean, they're moving it to November to ostensibly do more work on the post-production. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, darling, there is no polishing this turd, honey. I mean, Camilla Khan. Camilla Khan steals the movie. No, she fuck. Yeah. I mean, like, what, from Plank of Wood 1 or Plank of Wood 2? Like, oh, okay, then. I mean, like, honestly, Brie Larson. Like, do you really think Brie Larson connected with anybody, ever? Right? I mean, you noticed that, like, you know, the complete revulsion of her everybody had around her. I thought that's why she was gone. But no, you decided in 2018 to show the orange man, you know, who's bad, right? And you're going to make Camilla Khan and the Marvels, and it's going to be stunning. It's going to be brave. Oh, when it comes out, it'll be so stunning and so brave in our brave new world of stunning, braveness and stunningness. Oh, so stunning, so brave. And now you look like twats. That's the one thing you can't stand is looking like twats, right? Now you look like twats, right? Because, yeah, look, Velma happened. Picard happened. Culture War's over. No one's putting up with any more shit. This is going to fail. There's no way of being able to hide it. What are you going to do? Buy some more tickets, Disney? That's what you do for the last one. Like, what are you going to do for the sequel? Like, buy theaters. All right, it's yeah, man, it is what's the word? Yeah, it's gonna be shit. It's gonna be shit. It's like not just any shit. It's like it's gonna be epic super shit, and it's gonna just blow up in their face, and they know it, and they're fucked. Right, they're fucked with all their stuff. That's why they hit brakes on everything they could. Like Echo. What else are we doing? They're doing so much cringe shit. Agatha, yeah, I think they sort of started filming that. Stop everything failed. Really? Well, if only somebody would have warned you. Oh no, who could have foreseen this? Every fucking one told you. Everyone could have foreseen it. So yeah. It was from my I think it was from last stream, I think. Yeah. I think so. 1 second. Alright, please. What else we got coming up? This is from a while ago, right? Top 10 intentional and accidental mistakes. This guy just was a dick who wrote this article. Doctor, why is Big Ben Clockface backwards in Alien of London? Have you ever thought of just enjoying the show? Very well put, Tom. Very well put. This was from a couple of days ago. Here's a great bit of Photoshop. BAFTA. Missing Bernard Cribbins from your in memoriam section makes everyone in the industry look like idiots. Yes, because we think you missed him because he might have been a bit too white, a bit too straight, a bit too male, right? I think so. Yeah, this was from, I think it went out the other day. Wednesday, yeah, it's went out. I just went out with it. This was the main video of the day. Basic idea is this tipster and on-viewer who is apparently on the money. He's telling everybody that Aquaman 2 is tanking, right? It's like the test screenings have just just imploding big time. And Jason Momoa is already attached to Lobo. To like because he wants to get out of this, right? Yeah, bad news, baby. So, but he also says that Stephen Moffat is writing for Shutigatwa. I that can be because he said very categorically he isn't, unless he was lying. Moffat lies, we know this. Unless he's doing a spin-off series and helming that will make a lot of sense. And he may be somewhat incensed with the arse wiping that the Weeping Angels got under Chris Chibnall when they got reduced to a bus service, right? Equally, there is that leftover plot thread from the end of time about the dawn of the Weeping Angels, something to do with the Doctor's mother or whoever it was. So I'm saying I put this kind of high on the probability meter. Honestly, I really do. Well, this bonkers rumor suddenly doesn't sound so crazy. And come on, you all know you want this. That is true. We all want this. That is very, very true. I don't disagree with you, Mr. Moffat. I don't disagree with you at all. 1 second. Okay. What are we up to? And then this came out yesterday. Tetris movie. This is weird. I think I watch it, but it's weird. I don't know. It's about the dawn of Tetris. Okay, buying it from a guy in Russia. It's all a bit weird, but okay, it sounds fun. It sounds fun. You know, I like the juxtaposition of very important and very silly all at the same time, which is that is. And this came out today, right? This is from a while ago. Toxic fandom weird list of when Doctor Who failed. Yeah, the 13 never kissed. Yes, that was their weird list. We're going to be looking more at toxic fandom today. And the weird things they do, right? The weird things they do. But first, let us get to the chat. Oh, half hour in. That was. I thought I was doing well. But no. I'm doing better than normal. The last time I was like 45 minutes in. We got here. Lonnie is here. He is first. Oh, baby. Come first, come often. That's what I say, baby. Kelly Inch is here. How are you? Mr. Jekyll and Hyde is here. Jodie was the best at being annoying. Yes, she was. That's correct. Darren M is here. How you doing, Darren M? Thank you for joining us. Colin Archer is there. Colin Archer. Forgot who? Who forgot? I don't know. I don't know. Who forgot what? Put your teeth in, Rabbi, said Jonathan Cox, saying hello to the gang. Who's good? So Shymek is here. How you doing, Shymek? Thank you for joining us. Who else we got? I just saw season 3, episode 1 of Picard. They did fire the writers up because it was actually watchable, not to draw, but not mind-numbingly horrible. No, the second was good. Second one's it was kicking. It was really, really rocking. I really liked it. It was a good episode of Star Trek, and it kind of like moved Star Trek forward as well, in a good way, right? In a really genuinely good way, rather than all the crap, all the nihilistic shit that we've seen. But yeah, it was great. Great introduction of Wolf. Great introduction of the villain. Excellent. I mean, generally speaking, excellent. I would have put episodes 1 and 2 together and called it The Next Generation, because there's a big reveal at the end, which we all saw coming, right? The title of the first episode was The Next Generation. Again, that would make sense if they put these things together. Yeah, you can smoke rum. Never tried myself, but I am intrigued by the idea. Smoking rum? Oh, Rahum? What is Rahum? I don't know. I'm a more Rahum man. What is Rahum? But it will be trying some Mojad for my birthday. Okay, I'm looking up all these things. I don't know what any of them are. Okay, Rahum. That's the first one. Rahum. What is Rahum? I don't know. Oh, is it a Scottish island known as? Oh no. Is it rum? No, that says no. Rahum. Rahum, I recall, is a French term for a sugarcane juice rum. Okay, maybe it's a kind of. Oh well, let's see what the other thing he said was. I'm intrigued. There's Rahum, and then there's okay, so it's rum. It is a drink. There is a drink. But what's the other one you said? Majod. This sounds like Klingon to me. I will take a Majob. Was it Majob or Majod? Hang on. I forgot how to spell. Where am I? Majod. Good. Okay, doink. Let's see what it says. That is a type of mead, apparently. Dating back thousands of years, the history of mead is rooted in Nordic traditions, rituals of pure. Okay, I'll try a bit. I mean, I don't know if it's kosher, but I'll give that a go. A bit of Jod. Okay, we're talking about weird alcoholic drinks. Okay, I'm Manischewitz, mate. Manischewitz. That's as far as I get. Mad Dog 2020, baby. What was up to? Hang on. Having a message come in. Hopefully this is from before. Okay, 1 second. Just let me I have to check a website over here. I think it should be fine. I think that's from before. This website I was working on crashed. Yeah, it's all working here. 1 second. Here. After Rabbi, I'm saying can't talk now. Doing a live stream. There was a problem with your website earlier, but I managed to fix it all up. Boink! There you go. No problem. Doink. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Problem. There, doink. Yeah, because when somebody sends me an email and a WhatsApp, you're gonna have to answer. Otherwise, they're just gonna keep on asking you. So yes, I'll try the run. I thought Fiddle on the Roof was exaggerated. No, it really was that. Matchmaker, send me a match. Last time I bought was Circular Time with Pete. Oh, that's interesting. Here we should look at this. This is important, even though it's going to put us behind, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Some things are worth it. I came across this guy. He's awesome. I have to get you the link. 1 second. Over here. This guy who does these like Dalek renderings here. So this is the first one I saw. It's incredible. I think he's doing this on his laptop. This is outrageous. I mean, is he using some kind of engine? That like everybody knows that I don't know about here. I'm trying to find his. I'm trying to find his. Oh, there we go. His channel. Got it. So there we go there. But I'm like, I'm thinking more and more about AI, right? About the possibilities of what AI can do. Now I'm putting the link to this guy's channel in the chat, and it's incredible, right? It's really, and like AI could really be a massive. Like apparently there is already text to video, right? You could type in like he walks down a dark street, and you get a picture of a video of a guy walking down a dark street, photorealistic. So this is going to change everything. It's Star Wars, but there's nothing.
Roger! Immediate takeoff, and don't wait for clearance from traffic control.
External detectors indicate Daleks approaching.
He's using a video game engine or something, I guess. This is very well done.
Move it!
Open fire on that ship immediately!
Oh my god. Yes.
I just love that we can do this, right? It's like it's incredible. I don't know how he did this, right? But I love that we have the ability to do this. Like, please, I mean, like, you know what? It's like there are going to be engines where you can make your own movies. It's coming quicker than you think.
That's right!
I mean, okay. The cool thing is this. It's again, he's probably using plug and play stuff or whatever, but it's somebody else's creative vision of Doctor Who. It's a new way of looking at Doctor Who, and I like it. Right, I like it. I'm looking at somebody else's vision of Doctor Who. Right, remember Death Comes to Time came out. Was the thing I liked about it was, which it wasn't very good. Right, the thing I liked about it was that somebody getting breaking news. 1 second, what's this? I don't know. We'll talk about that in a second. The thing I liked about it was a new look of Doctor Who, which you get when you get a different production team. And again, that's what this is.
Patrol, intercept escaping vessel.
Oh yeah! Baby, love it.
You're witnessing some proof of what I told you last time we met.
I thought Carson's planet was neutral!
Well, perhaps someone forgot to tell the Daleks that. You better hold on to something, my love.
This must be from Dalek Empire. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, can't say yes. This is absolutely awesome. I think was freaking awesome, right? I think that we'll look at more of his stuff in a minute. Don't let smoke rum. That's how far back I am. Jolly candy like button. Ooh, yeah, would you like to touch my jolly candy like button? She cried. There we go. Tzvi Lebetkin, equal opportunity perv. Thank you. Equal opportunity perv. Thank you. That's exactly what I like to think. You know, I have a guy I know who was a spiritual healer who's the basic idea is I believe him. He is that you live many lives. You ever see the movie Cloud Atlas? It's sort of like that, right? You live, you die, you live again, but you have your life journey goes on many lifetimes. So this guy is able to like intuit your past lives, and he says in one life I was a Roman brothel keeper, and I'm like, I bet I was really good at it. I bet I was really great, and he said, yes, you were. Okay. Made it part of the Blue Man Group. Made me a part of the Blue Man Group, she cried. I like the original Catch One of it. She's on the right there. I don't know, okay to that. That was the death of them. I mean, you mean the comic? That was the death of the MCU. That really, I mean, it really. The first death rattle though was it Ant-Man and Wasp, right? Totally the first death rattle. Oh, fine. Oh, I'm nearly caught up. Okie dokie. It's Star Wars with Daleks. I approve. So it's just a Jekyll and Hyde. Darth Davros. Fine. That was awesome. X-Men 577 is here. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. The next one is the. So this is him trying to do a reconstruction of the Dalek master plan, which I think is I think has a lot of legs, right? Firstly, I like the titles that you made. I want to cat the music off, or I'm going to get in trouble, I think. But Dun, 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 woo! Yeah, so I like this. This is very cool. This, yeah, for this reconstruction of the Hartnell era. And I think it works really nicely. I think that's excellent. Like if they were to like refilm Dalek Master Plan with David Bradley, I would say use that as the titles or something like that. So this must be the end of what's the name? Not Helen of Troy. Oh, what's it called again? Not the Massacre. Oh, I can't bloody remember. Whatever. I mean, I just think this is I think they could probably do something professionally that would work very well as a reconstruction. Oh, it's probably more expensive is the bottom line, right? But we're so close, mate. With AI, we could probably do different forms of reconstructions. That would be incredible. Like we could get an AI just to watch all of William Hartnell and say, okay, could now and show the telly snaps, and it could probably make Dalek Master Plan, right? I mean that's doable. You know that they've just got to build the application. That's the incredible thing. Well, yeah, that's it. All they need to do is like analyze all of Doctor Who, like all of Hartnell Doctor Who, and then show it the telly snaps and tell it what what the script is. Put that in. It should be able to make it, right? It should be able to make it. You've just got to make. I mean, like that's basically the software to write, and that's it. That's incredible, right? It's really, and it will probably work, right? It will probably work, right? That's a mind-blowing thing, right? And they're so close to that. Like Disney probably is there, all right? That's the incredible thing. There's a flaw. There is a flaw in the Rabbi's AI. What's the flaw? Okay, this isn't an AI. This is a bloke like, while this isn't quite there, this is nearly there, right? And I just think if you do it like a cut scene from a video game, it'll probably be good. Myth makers, thank you. That's exactly what it is. But here, this is great. Look at this cut. It's beautiful. That I think is absolutely lovely, and totally, and the music, it nails it. You see, this is a fantastic reconstruction. I think this has real legs, right? I think this sort of thing has real legs. Yeah, look at it. It's really fascinating, isn't it? And his I think this is his earliest thing he did. There we go. This is I think this, yeah, Dalek Empire. This looks pretty, but not much is happening. Okay, I think you could totally use this method to essentially make a really cheap CGI Peter Cushing-esque Doctor Who movie, and then insert actors via green screen. Right, let's shoot it entirely on green screen and have them interact with the Daleks or whatever the virtual sets with this. And I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be lovely. Right, I think it would actually work.
Dalek Supreme on Karney to Emperor on Starlight. Facility now under Dalek control. Minimal resistance dealt with. Is test subject operational. Unable to.
This guy has a real eye for classic Daleks. I loving his like very, very classic Daleks, right? These are freaking gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the aesthetic. It's really fantastic.
Proceed with download of data. The Doctor has evaded capture. Dalek invasion plans cannot be denied. Data from test subject will be integrated into battle plans with maximum urgency.
I like what he's doing with blur and field of vision. It's very clever, right? Because this is what he's doing. Like the Daleks are on, they're on different layers, right? As he's compositing it together, and so he's able to change he's able to blur one and bring another one into focus. It's giving the impression of a camera lens, right? But it shows an artistry, right? It shows an ability to tell a story. I just think this has a lot of fucking legs, mate. It's like we're looking at the future. Right, we're looking at the future, which will be the first thing the future will do is recreate the past. But we are looking at the future.
You must proceed with download operation. Chief scientist predicts 70% failure if Time Lord neural pathways are not utilized. Battlefield cannot be denied. You will attempt procedure without the Doctor. I obey.
Right, look at the texturing on the dome. It's better than anything we've ever seen. It's lovely. It's got that scratchiness. It's great. It's really, really great. Yeah. So go and give that guy a sub, right? Because and tell him he's awesome, because he is, right? He freaking is awesome. I love creative fans, right? I love fan creativity. I think it's generally speaking, a great thing, right? Let's have a look at SFX magazine. Where is it? This one's SFX. Let's do a review. 1 second. Doink. Mando coming back. Yeah, looking forward to a bit of Mando. I know I'm not showing the screen here. Give me a second. Doink. Okay, so I got to open on in another window, so I can look at it to myself and know which pages to skip. There you go, doink. And make that one small. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, I guess not. There you go. Fine, that'll do, Stanley. I don't know who Stanley is. The Dead DC is here. Looking forward to the new RTT Dalek design in the new series. I think it's going to be very traditional. I think so far everything we've seen has been very traditional, right? I think everything is going to be like the most traditional version of it you could imagine. Yeah, man, I'm excited. I think it's going to be good, right? I do. I think it's going to be really, really good. Genuinely too. So what we got in this month's SFX magazine, and you can see as a culture war has ebbed and flowed. We have SFX magazine gets more readable, right? The things in here that I want to read, it's incredible. Who'd have thought Picard would be watchable? So we got obviously the headline article is a Mandalorian. Yeah, Grogu and Co are back for the bigger season. Yeah, I am psyched for the Mandalorian season 3. Like, again, you want to tell me the culture war isn't over? I'm loving fucking Picard, and I'm psyched for Mando season 3, right? I still got Carnival Road. I haven't had a chance to start watching it yet, right? Doctor Who, she's a doctor, but probably not the one you were expecting. I wonder what they're talking about. Scream 6, couldn't care less. Cocaine Bear's fun. The Ark, Humanity's Journey to Find It, don't know anything about it. Shadow and Bone. The Avengers Beyond. Lois, Superman and Lois, Gotham Knights, Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, what happened to that movie? Did that come out? Did I miss it? 1 second. Dungeons and Dragons movie. There was a great Dungeons and Dragons. Oh no, it hasn't come out. Oh, it says it's 22. Oh, it's coming out soon, March 31st. I'm up for it, right? I am up for it. Yeah, let me see if I can find it. 1 second. There's a awesome Dungeons and Dragons reconstruction, like fake version of it. Let's say live action Dungeons and Dragons live action. They essentially did a live action version of the cartoon, right? Is this it? I think that's it. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's definitely. Here, let me grab that. I'll download it. It's not long because it's awesome, and it really is awesome. YouTube 9. This is worth the detour, right? This is worth the detour. Trust me. I know of what I speak. Come on. Close. There you go. It's thinking about it. And we'll do. You have to hit the convert button. Fine, I'm converting. And would I like to shop online? No, I'm cool, baby. I'm cool. And download. Fine. Well, that downloads. Right. Is there a way of turning off these like black lines? Let's have a look. 1 second. View. Display. Zoom. No. Show hide. Menu bar. Navigation. Tool. Page control. Oh, here. Get rid of this. Line guides. No, it didn't do it. Hang on. View. Show hide. Oh, that wasn't it. Navigation panes. Yeah, we want to get rid of all of them. How? Show navigation. No, I don't want to show them. I don't want to reset them. No, none of these things. I don't want to do any of that. I think I'm about to give up. I think we're just going to live with it, right? I think we're just going to live with it. Yeah, okay, fine. I can't. Leave me alone. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. So what's in this issue of SFX magazine when they've done their own Doctor Who logo? It's like Dead Man Walking. The DCU right now. Like, Aquaman is supposed to be awful. But Shazam also, Dead Man Walking's last one. I bet it's going to be kind of fun, right? I bet it'll be kind of fun. Mando, Picard, Cocaine Bear, The Ark, Dylan Sprayberry, no idea. Daphne Ashbrook. Ooh, a bit of Daphne Ashbrook for you. Well, up to Superman and Lois, Pearl, Dungeons and Dragons, Meet the Dungeons and Dragon Masters, buying the new comic, don't care. Hello Tomorrow. I saw that. I want to know what is that about. I have Apple TV Plus, and I think I might check that out. Miracle Man: The Silver Age. Yeah, I've been enjoying that. I'm waiting for it to finish before I do a review. Let's see what else is in here. Hey, what's that picture of? The US version of Ghosts. Okay, whatever. Don't really care. Don't know. Don't care. Rants and raves are always fun, right? It's always fun seeing the difference between his the editor's publicity picture and his and what he looks like. Hi, I'm a cool 20-something. I mean, change one, mate. Change one, okay? Raves, Picard season 3 just keeps getting better and better. What, from season 2? You think? That's like saying getting a blowjob from Scarlett Johansson is better than getting anally raped by I keep thinking Tiger Woods, and I don't mean Tiger Woods. No, not Tiger Woods. What's his name? Mike Tyson. Virtually the same person. Tiger was Mike Tyson. Virtually the same person. And it's not because they're both black. It's the T. For fuck's sake. Really? Weirdos. Lockwood & Co. is such great fun with lots of shades of Lockwood. Oh, maybe I'll check it out. But it's you. I mean, you. I'm going to trust you, Captain Soy, on anything. I mean, that's his theme tune. How am I the only one realizing that most of Thundercats season 1 wasn't broadcast in the UK? Okay, never mind. Set visits are back. This month I got to explore the Lazarus Project for season 2. No idea. And Merlin's tour for Burning's. I don't care. Having become addicted to watching Crown Court on Talking Pictures, largely due to the Doctor Who actors from. That is true. I would watch Crown Court if it was on. I agree with you. Okay. As a Gene Rowland fan, I'm pleased to indicate that are released in the Shiver of a Van. Okay, I don't care. Blown away by The Last of Us so far. It's okay. With one stunning episode, okay? It's bog standard and one stunning episode. Also likes Lockswood & Co., right? Love films like Skinnamarink, which polarized opinion. Never heard of it. I don't know. He's waffling. I don't care. Don't care about it. Werewolf by Night. There is remake. Michael Giacchino, the composer. He's remaking them. He did Werewolf by Night. Maybe I've got to watch Werewolf by Night now. And I keep hoping Christopher Nolan is going to slip them into Oppenheimer, Mutant Ants. Helen Mirren kicked off our chat this issue with, I have a question for you. What is Setch? I don't know. What is Setch? Did you mean SFX? Setch? I don't know. Tara Bennett, super woke from LA, says, visit Universal Studio Hollywood, all new Nintendo World, and there's a great pleasure of getting into put blocks and game points in real life video game. I bet there is actually. Love the execution and acting in Knock on the Cabin, but it's a bit of a downer of a movie. Be warned. Okay, I won't watch it then. I'm not really into downer movies myself. Fine, let's have a look, see what they got to say. Lois and Carl, this is what, season 3? I fell out of season 3, essentially. I watched a bit of it, but I just got bored, right? Essentially, they had brought in Bizarro. I liked it. I was like 4 or 5 episodes. I'm the same with what's it called again? Resident Alien. I just got bored with it, right? So there's Farmer's Daughter. Don't know what that is. But it's in cinemas, okay? I don't care. If it's any good, let me know. But I don't care. It doesn't look like it'd be good. So he's Michael Gio remaking the 1954 movie Amphlic Them. William Dafoe in the frame for Robert Eggers' Nosferatu. He'll be excellent. Killer Doll Megan 2.0 targeting January. Apparently that did well. Channing Tatum doing a Ghost remake. He's a good choice for that, right? He is a good choice for that. The Bears, Ayo Elbury boarding Marvel's Thunderbolts. Get off that now! They're probably fixing that. Anything they can fix, they're fixing. Right? Thunderbolt, that would actually probably be quite good now. Right? It's just funny, but they they hit the brakes hard and reverse real quick. It's funny how much they did that. Where are we up to? George R.R. Martin's FF novel Hunter's Rim set for big screen adaptation, of course. William H. Macy joining a new Planet of the Apes movie. Oh, tell me more. Kingdom of the Planet Apes? Let me look that up. Oh, I'm excited. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Because I always thought in that first Planet of the Apes movie, the new cycle, it's their first one, they had these astronauts go missing. I'm like, well, they could just remake the first Planet of the Apes now, and then they can come back to Earth. It's the Planet of the Apes, right? It's American sci-fi action film. Let's see if we can. Is there any news about it? Oh, there's a bunch. There's Cornelius in it. Oh, whoa, yes. Tell me more. Tell me premise. Years after the events of the War for Planet of the Apes, many ape clans have emerged in the oasis where Caesar led the apes to. While the humans have regressed into a feral state, one ape leader perverts the teaching of Caesar to enslave the other cat clans in the search for the last traces of the human technology, while another ape embarks on a journey to find freedom side by side with the younger. I love it. Yes. Yeah, yes, I'm up for that. I am up for that. Yes, we want to see that movie. I love Planet of the Apes, man. I love Planet of the Apes. And William H. Macy, yeah. Guillermo del Toro playing stop motion adaptation of also the buried giant. Okay, I bet that'll probably be good. Julia Robertson, Jennifer Aniston. Fuck me. Nothing makes you lose your erection when I'm saying Julia Roberts and Jennifer Aniston together. Like, that doesn't work at all. Maybe young Julia Roberts and Jennifer Aniston that will be prepared to get it on for you to get a role in a commercial. That does a trick. Set for untitled body swap comedy from Palm Springs, Max Barklow. Oh, yeah, because it's going to be so weird for hot old woman to swap into hot old woman. How will they cope? I don't know. Oh, where'd they go? Come back. I just went, come back here. There you go. Where are we up to? Ed Brubaker's comic series Pulp set for movie version. I hear they're making the criminal into a TV show for Amazon. That should be good. I hope that'll be good. He knows when you've been like Violent Up to. I don't care. Giacomo Espinino sign up for Francis Ford Coppola's Megalopolis. Now, Russell Coppola's second career, which he's going through, hasn't been great. I'm willing to look at whatever he's going to do. Joachim Ronning in talks to direct Tron Ares with Jared Leto. Okay. I like Tron. I like the last Tron, quite frankly. I thought it was good. What's this? Supernatural Soldiers. It's a Witches of World War II. Okay, whatever. New Dungeons and Dragons comic. Yeah, we'll watch the fan base thing in a minute. What's this? That looks like, what's his name? Spider-Boy. Darkness Rising. Oh, there's more Shadow and Bone. I don't think I'm interested, mate. I don't think I'm interested. It's on Netflix, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think it's for me. It looks like, it looks a bit faggy, mate. Okay, to tell you, it just looks a bit faggy. Maybe it's great. Paramount Plus turning Dungeons and Dragons into an 8-episode series. That's a good idea. And upon seeing Star Trek Picard, I'm now more convinced than ever that an 8 to 10 episode series is the way to revisit Blake 7. But like with movie stars, I think, what's his name? Mads Mikkelsen as Avon, right? That'd be awesome. Oh man, it'd be so good. How about I was gonna say, what's his name? What's the name of the guy? The Transporter. He could be a few. I was gonna say him as Villa, but that would be crazy. No. Villa would have to be. What's the bloody name? Was it Misfits? Was in the second cast? Was the best thing about the second cast of Misfits? Misfits. Let's have a look. Hang on. TV show, TV series. I mean, like, it was also last. This is England. Joseph Gilgun as Villa to Joseph Gilgun's Villa as Mads Mikkelsen Avon, right? That'd be awesome. And then how about what's his name as Gad? The Transporter. What's the guy's name? The Transporter. Jason Stratham as Gad, right? I'm loving this. But who is Blake? Who would be Blake? I don't know. There's a lot of people who could be Blake, but I don't know. Fine. We'll think about this later. But those three work. Jason Stratham. I mean, that's just this testosterone-filled action adventure awesomeness. Mads Mikkelsen and Joseph Gilgun. Fuck me. What a cast. Walking Dead's Michael Kudas is Lex Luthor in the season 3 of Lois and Clark. Superman and Lois, I didn't know they were doing a third season. Phoebe Waller-Bridge is a succubus from hell who attaches herself to genre and drains the life out of it quickly. And then hopefully she's been exorcised from Indiana Jones. Now she's writing Tomb Raider. Fuck me. Yeah, get a feminist to write a essentially sexist TV show. A show based on a sexist. I don't know, sexy. Last of Us and the Reginald the Vampire both renewed for a second season. Not surprised about Last of Us. Never had a Reginald the Vampire. Chucky renewed for a third season. I haven't seen 1 or 2. Jeffrey Dean Morgan joined the cast for Invincible. I love Invincible. That was great. More good. I wish I had more good cartoons like that. The Expanse Jason producing Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Don't care. Titan Doom Patrol. Yes, they're gone. Matt Fraction's comic Sex Criminals heading to Prime Video. Oh, leave me alone. Stephen Colbert. Don't care. Not going to watch it. Producing a TV take on Roger Zelazny's novel, The Chronicles of Amber. Lance Reddick joins Percy Jackson. Don't care. Prequel show Outlander, Blood of My Blood. Oh, Blood of My Blood. Coming from Stars, I guess. And our comic good, yeah? I don't know. Unless their comics are good, I'm not really interested. International Rescue. Mark Miller goes global with the Ambassadors. Well, that sounds fun. Mark Miller's normally good, right? There's a bunch of Mark Miller stuff I need to catch up on, right? Maybe I should just get a bunch of graphic novels and catch up. What's this from Zero to Heroes? Gotham Knights. God, so not interested. What is this show? Fly me to him. Billy Crudup is a charismatic salesman selling homes on the moon in Apple TV Plus, a retro futurist comedy. I'll check this out. I will totally check this out. It's on Apple TV Plus now. Look, when what's the name comes back? What's the name of that great show? Severance comes back. Then get your Apple TV Plus then if you haven't got it. Severance is awesome, right? Absolutely awesome. Stuff is going on in time and space. Nita Dobson, apparently a gossipy neighbor. Who'd have thought it? Okay, don't know who these people are. Who's this? Word Up. Okay, yeah, listen. Dead Man Walking. And it's a shame. This was actually a good little franchise. It was a nice idea. I wish they just separated it from DCU and had it its own superhero universe, right? Because this is just I thought this was cute. I like the first one. I like the magic meets superheroes thing. I thought all that works, right? Helen Mirrors it is, God help us. I mean, I guess I'll see this. I'm going to sit him to see this piece of shit. Leave me alone. But it'll be on HBO Max, I'm sure, at some point. This I'm excited about. Grogu, baby. Love Mando. Freaking, and I love all the Mandalorians, right? I think we're going to do. We'll do this article on another show. We'll read through it as a preview. Oh, Katie Sackhoff. I love Katie Sackhoff. Man, there's a lot of love from Starbucks, but listen, I know the outfit is metal, but she looks hot in it. I do like the boob armor. It's just really hot. Okay, where do they have the woman there? Yeah, you can kind of. I like the feminine helmet. It's like I think it's cool, right? It's weirdly sexy, right? It really is. It's weird. So yeah, I'm at March 1st, coming soon, mate. Just a week to go. Scream. I don't give a shit. Okay. Scream. Scare. I don't give a shit. No. But this is awesome. Battle stations. I think we'll do this article at some point as well. We see as the culture war ends, things get better. Like this gets more readable. It's incredible. Star Trek beams down to the screens globally. Stars Michael Dorn and Michelle Hurd discuss the epic new season. Yeah, listen. Now they introduced Michael Wolf in the second episode, right? And they introduce him in an awesome way, like it just in an awesome way. And this totally redeems Rafa's character, makes her bearable. All this is good, right? They didn't mention that he's got in this live that Picard has synthetic flesh. So I think they're going to do a hard retcon on that, right? And say it's just like a medical procedure, right? They replace his body with synthetic flesh, right? That would be incredible. Cocaine Bear looks a lot of fun. I'll watch it on streaming, so it's not going to cinema. Leave me alone. Fun trailer though. So this in the Ark is a new sci-fi show. I think it's on Syfy. It's I like the design of the spacesuits. You can't really tell much from that. The UK details TBC. Dylan Spyberry, I guess he's a who is he? Liam Dunbar and the Wolf. Okay, don't care. Team Wolf guy. Oh yes, bit of Eighth Doctor. Look at their optimism. Oh, their youth and optimism. I like a bit of Paul McGann. For some reason, they got an interview with Daphne Ashbrook, right? We'll do this on another stream as well. See, look, there's material in this that I'm interested in. It's incredible. I mean, I say don't care about a bunch of. I'm amazed at how this much stuff I liked. Shannon Chakraborty, ahoy there! Meet the writer launching a new nautical. I don't care. No, I don't care. I hopefully some of it's ultimately this in America in UK. Freaking love Warp. I absolutely gutted. I missed the Capaldi cover. Right, I'm absolutely gutted. I missed the Capaldi cover, which I thought was the best. Let me zoom into it so you can see it. Yeah, that Capaldi cover looked freaking awesome. That looked like the dog's bollocks. I'm gutted I missed that. Oh, looks lovely. What can you do? What can you do? The early bird gets the worm. Who snoozes loses, right? Even they are giving Ant-Man and Wasp 3 stars, which for them must mean it's like 1, right? It already says it's a formulaic piece of shit. Such a shame. Such a shame what they did to the MCU, right? They did exactly the same thing they did to the comics. Such a bloody shame. It's over, baby. It's over. Yeah. It's just sad. It's just sad. Pearl is a movie. It's like a slasher movie. Unwelcome. What is this? It's murder finding a good tradesperson these days, and her partner Jamie soon discover this bizarro horror comedy. A couple fleeing London in the wake of a home invasion with grimy, fortuitous timing. Jamie's Aunt Maeve passes away, and they get a okay, fine. I don't know. I'm not watching it anyway. Yeah, she said it's a downer. Yeah, knock at the cabin. It looks like a downer to me. I don't think I'm up for it. Last of Us, loving it. It's one of the best shows on. It's not as good as The Game. It had one excellent episode, right? The gay episode was an excellent episode, right? Who would have thought Nick Offerman at getting his dick sucked by a guy would be fair for good zombie apocalyptic drama? Who would have thought? But it is by far the best episode. Now it's just standard sci-fi zombie stuff. Hello, tomorrow I got to see Carnival Row. I've got the first 2 episodes waiting for me to watch. I haven't got to it yet. Loved a bit of Picard, Lockwood and Co. They're pushing this shit. No, I'm not interested. Leave me alone. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Don't know, don't care. Season 1. We watch it if you want, mate. Pathfinders. This sounds fun. It's on DVD, not streaming. Scary movie. Fine. Black Panther. Wakanda Forever. So one of the reasons, by the way, they're saying that Ant-Man is failing is because they took the effects crew off. The best effects crew and let them work on Wakanda Forever because that was the most important one, which also tanked, right? What's this? Never heard of this. 26/7/2015. 34 hours on Magic, Myth, and Mutilation. Murphy's Law. Britain's Great Unheralded DIY author declares the blow for this 10-box set of his unheralded. Was it all? Okay, whatever. Looks fun. I don't know what this is. Don't care. Not sucking me in. No. Young Sherlock Holmes. That bit of fun there. Leading of Superheroes. What's on there? Strange World. No, that was a piece of shit. See, now we're back in the culture war stuff, right? and we say, oh, it's all shit, I'm not interested, right? When we get into like current day, oh, all good stuff, right? All good stuff. Eventually, Amla Al-Sarafi, I hope they're good. I hope they're good. Don't care. Oh, House of Dragon. Yeah, I'm care. That sounds good. I want that book. That looks nice. I bet that's a fun coffee table book. I should get that. that looks awesome, right? That does look awesome. I might get that. I Am the Law. They like their Judge Dredd book. Okay, nice. Conflagration. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind getting that as well. That's Dave Gibbons' autobiography. Fine stuff. Miracle Man, Silver Age. I'm enjoying it. I'm waiting to see where it's going. It's a bit meandering, but been 20 years I'm waiting for it, so thank you at last. Once Upon a Time at the End of the World, Jason Aaron, Boom Series. Don't know, but I like Jason Aaron. I'll check that out. Batman and Joker, Deadly Duo. I don't trust anything. Like, unless I hear the comics are good again, I'm not going back. I'm not that interested. Dead Space, apparently they did a woke revival of it. Harley Quinn, Spotify podcast, don't know. This Doctor, Big Finish, Nice Doctor, I'm out. I don't care. They're boring me. They leave me alone. They got a thing about a rainbow, a quiz about a rainbow. Next month, Book of the Dead. Oh, we got more Evil Dead coming. Man, I want to get one of those, Book of the Dead. That looks cool. And then Total Recall Elite. I got to get back to listen now. I'm 2 episodes in. Not bad. Not really engaging me that much. What can I tell you? Frontier by Grace Curtis. There you go. That is SFX magazine for this month. Do you want to buy it? Do you not want to buy it? It's up to you. Imagine I just was your virtual thumb through in Double Eight Smith. Now, did that leave you elated? Did that leave you deflated? I don't know. We have to evaluate. Evaluation is always very good. It's very hard to evaluate on one's own, though, right? And listen, let me just say, to find an equal, if you're somebody like me, it's not easy. It's not easy. To be blessed with enemies who are your equals or betters, that's a great blessing. It's a blessing, sadly, I have never, ever had, right? Never had that blessing. But, so one place you've been guaranteed level-headedness, right? Level-headed equality of thought, of a more divine nature is in royalty. Of course, royalty. It's where we all go. Is where we all go for to look up to and see. Just see how to be better us's, right? So I got some royalty for us tonight. It's not any other royalty, not any royalty. Let me tell you, none of your House of the Windsor. No, we did one better. It's Birmingham's own King of the Geeks, only Dan Hadley. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, the only place that's better than sort of Windsor Castle is the Rotunda in the middle of Birmingham City Centre.
Everybody loves a bit of Rotunda. I don't know what the Rotunda is. That's very Birmingham.
You need to do a Google search and type in Rotunda, and you shall see it in all its glory.
Cannonball at the Rotunda, Birmingham.
It's very much like that. It's the kind of place when you're a young child and you come from the suburbs and you go into the city and you look at the Rotunda for the first time. It's a lot like a caveman looking at fire. That's how it's like a rite of passage. What have I missed so far? What's kicking off?
Not much. Let me try and think. I just did the review of SFX magazine. I looked at some very good fan animated Daleks. That was fun. I really should do a review. When you leave, I'll do a review of Picard. You haven't seen it yet.
No, how have you? It dropped in America today, didn't it? No, yeah. I won't see it till tomorrow night.
Freaking awesome. Okay, it's better than the first one. Freaking awesome. Oh my god, it's actually better.
That's what we want to hear. Yes, I'll be doing it. I'll be watching it tomorrow night because it drops on Amazon Prime here tomorrow.
So yeah, I think you agree with me that the culture war we think is grinding down, right?
Yeah, I've been saying it for months, and some people, you know who you are, told me I was being told me that I was wrong, but no, I believe that the culture war is it's dying a natural death because they've run out of other people's money to burn. It's that simple.
That's essentially it. I mean, look, Marvel hitting pause on everything. Like,
I saw the Echo
everything.
And Ironheart have both been pushed back. If they could show those fuckers, they would. Have they?
Agatha as well, and they are shitting themselves about the Marvels. Right? They moved it from their tent pole from the middle of summer to November. They moved to November to like try because okay. The analogy is this. Yeah, the analogy is imagine that Marvel took a shit in a paper bag, right?
Yeah,
and then they went and they put it on their doorstep, right?
Yeah.
And they set fire to it, right?
Yeah.
All right. And then they went and rung their doorbell. And then they ran in and they know they got to open that door and they're going to step in shit. They know it's going to happen. They know it has to happen, right?
Feel that squelch between your toes.
Yeah, it's going to happen, but they got no choice. That's where they are with the Marvels. It's an embarrassment. I think they can reporting whatever they can. It's nearly safe to cast a new James Bond, who's going to be a white bloke. We're nearly there. Like what's coming out this year all looks good.
It's only cost us our sanity, and
oh god! When I was last on the channel, I appreciate what Ian was saying, like how he's like terrified. He is. They've been like reconditioned, right?
Yeah, people are terrified of committing an hour or 47 minutes of their life to something that's going to turn around 3 or 4 weeks later at the latest and slap them right in the face.
They're scared of being kicked in the balls, right? Anybody who can't go back has been severely hurt, right? And they don't want to get hurt. I understand that, right? They're putting.
I think I've said to you before. If I hadn't have made a commitment to two really good friends to develop Type 40 at the Fandom Podcast Network, I would have stopped watching Doctor Who, which I've loved literally my whole life. I would have stopped watching that with season 12. In fact, I'd have probably stopped watching it with season 11. It was that bad.
I was ready to give it another try at season 12.
So other stuff.
55, I was like,
I remember you and I having a conversation around 18 months ago, and you said, I don't think I'm going to watch Discovery season 4, and I think you did in the end, but I didn't. I said, no, look, I'm done. I can't take anymore.
But I'm wondering, I don't think it's possible, right? But is it in any way possible that they could have pumped the brakes on Discovery and turned that into something watchable? It doesn't seem possible. They developed this I don't think they have like the grey in it this year, or if they do very minimally, right? And Adira, God, the gay enclave was just so disgusting, and not because they were gay. For fuck's sake, oh God, because they were so saccharine. Oh,
it was horrible.
Dr. Gay. Oh yeah. God, I hated Dr. Gay. I don't know.
That guy Wilson Cruz, the actual the medical officer on that, he is an absolute and total prick. And the character that he's playing, I think he's even worse. It's just the most ridiculous program. It really is.
Right. It's so understandable. There we go.
Yeah.
Understandable. Right?
I believe that they've said this. I believe they've said there is a 5th season, but I couldn't tell you whether they've started shooting it yet or not. No idea.
No, they definitely started shooting it. I've seen they put out a couple of YouTube videos about it from set. Right.
Oh, in that case.
So I look. This has to be the last year. It can't be getting ratings.
We said that last year, pal.
Can't be getting ratings, right? Lonnie says it will only work if they do a hard retcon and bring in men. That's basically it, right? They got to have more male characters. They got to write Burnham as a human being, as a character, right? And they got to oh God, just so much shit. I can't tell you.
They ought to go running back to Brian Fuller, in my opinion, and get him to finish this thing off. When we were talking about Picard the other day on my show, I nearly said to you when I was watching it, and just the little scenes on the bridge of the Titan, I thought, fucking hell, there's blokes there. What's going on?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Again, no spoilers, but I was thinking that in while watching this week's episode.
Yeah.
I'm interested in the bridge crew. I was like, I wonder who that is. Oh, that's interesting. I'd love to tell me more. Right? I'm actually, and I don't remember that happening in Discovery ever. Right? But yeah, I like Titan. I'm loving this show. Really freaking loving it. Was thinking they were going to do a series as was it? Where is it? With House. How is Hugh Laurie not getting a Star Trek series? House as a captain. I don't, because he's a white straight male. I think that's why he
isn't he playing the captain on some Babylon 5 type comedy sci-fi show at the moment? Avenue something or other about Space Station.
Not Babylon 5. It's by the guy who did In the Thick of It and what's the name of that show? The one with Peter Capaldi. It was The Thick of It, right?
Yeah, The Thick of It. You're thinking of In the Loop. That was the movie version as well.
The movie,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
So he did a sci-fi show where Hugh Laurie played the captain, but not really. And you know what else was in it? I haven't seen it for ages. Very hot. What's her name from Being Human? Was the one that was the first ghost in Being Human?
Oh, the one with the dark curly hair. She's black. I'm thinking she's black girl. Yeah. No, she was in a few things in Great Britain for a few years after that, and then she just disappeared. So she's obviously gone to the States.
Yeah. And what's it? It's cool. What's it?
Yeah, she's really cute.
No, I for me, I would go far and say, was it Lenora Critchlow?
That's yeah.
It was 38 and still crazily hot. Okay.
Crotchlow.
What can I tell you? Very impressive. Let's have a look at some news stories. See what's going down.
I rely on you. I rely on you to tell me what's going on. If it's not on this show, then I like your shorts. When I'm on my smartphone and your face comes up full screen, you're going, "Hey, check this out, motherfuckers!"
Did you see today's?
I saw one around midday, and you were talking about something. Gary, the whole thing with Gary from Neurotic and Karen Gillan. Yes, I saw that one.
Yeah. I should at Gary with that one. It's don't even know. But yeah, she certainly because the news story was she was like taking the piss on TikTok about like the pose. I thought that pose looked cool. I don't know. It's not that. Have you seen the pictures?
I've seen the pictures. Yeah, she looks like she looks like a 13-year-old boy.
Yeah. This is not normal. Okay. This was overly sexualized. I agree with you. I like it being overly sexualized.
Yeah, give me more. Give me more of it.
Yeah, this is cool.
I mean, the fact that Karen Gillan's jugs are not that big on the previous picture, that's neither here nor there.
I don't care. Yeah,
don't care about that. Make them bigger. Don't make them fucking smaller.
Karen, I want to say, Karen, it's not about where your arm is. It's that they cut off your tits and they're trying to tell a bunch of little girls it's a great idea. Little girls, have nice tits, right? That's my blessing to you, right?
bring sexy back, please, Karen.
Bring sexy back. I agree with you. I do agree with you. Okay, just getting Sabbath news from my wife. Okay, one second.
The Sabbath news.
Sabbath news. Okay, 1 second.
I'm looking forward to the Mandalorian's back next week.
Sorry.
The Mandalorian's back next week, so I'm looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. Just before I started streaming, my wife comes in and like I need like 10 minutes before I start screaming. So if anybody comes in, it like just disrupts my throat and says, "I invited this family for Sabbath lunch for Sabbath." I'm like, "Is that okay?" I'm like, "Fine, I don't care. Yeah, whatever." Then I thought, and she went out, "Well, is that for? We have 2 meals. It's dinner or lunch, right?" And also, we were planning on having like a low key thing or just like hanging around in our pajamas, essentially.
Yeah,
and that sounded good. And now, we have to change the menu. So now, she's come at me with a new menu. It's going to be for dinner. Not lunch, so we're still going for the loosey-goosey lunch. That's good. Corned beef, chicken, potato kugel. You know what potato kugel is?
No.
Okay. You want the kugel. Kugels are always good, right? Kugels are good. A kugel. Potato kugel is basically you put something into a pan and you cook it, right? So kugel is, let's say you grate potatoes, right? Mix it with egg and salt and oil, and you put it in the oven and you bake it. And then here's the clever part. then you eat it, and it's very, very yummy.
That does sound really nice.
The kishka, which is, how am I going to describe bloody kishka? Oh man. Okay, so it used to be this thing. It used to be like a wheat thing they would stuff in the intestines of an animal and make like a kind of hot dog out of it, right? But it wasn't meat inside. It was like a wheat-based thing, right? So now my wife makes that, but not stuffed in the intestines of an animal. That's kishka. It's like, I don't know, stuffing, right? Imagine stuffing peas or green beans. There you go.
Sounds nice. Yeah, sounds wholesome, particularly if you're going to have people around as well. Yeah.
Well, listen, the people I'm around not overly wholesome, but it's okay. Yeah, that's a good sign. I like it, right? If they're not overly wholesome. Let's have a look at some news.
Oh yes. There's a
okay. Top Pixar executive Pete Docter blames moviegoers for Lightyear. No. Yeah. Moviegoers, aren't you sick perverts in Hollywood who want to teach little boys to suck dick? Okay. Now, little boys, I want to be clear. If you want to suck dick, that's your own thing. Don't listen to me. But don't listen to Disney telling you should suck dicks, okay? It's up to you, mate. It's a personal decision, right? I would say most boys don't like sucking dicks, right? If you want the ones that do, that's groovy. That's groovy. But if you want the one that don't, that makes you what we call normal, okay? Not around. Now, you probably will like having your dick sucked, okay? That's a totally different thing. Totally different thing, okay? That's okay. See, I like to help the younger generation. That's why, you stupid cockwombles. What you... God, I hate them so much. They're so pure evil, right?
That Buzz Lightyear film should have made them a shit ton of money. It looked so good as well. It looked beautifully made, and yet everybody who's seen it has said it's a steaming great pile of you know what.
Yep. Yeah. It's look, Disney don't have any more in them. That's the thing. Look, I'm sure that they reshot Indiana Jones. I am just sure beyond sure. Like, why has it got such a big budget?
Are they still? Well, we had this conversation last week, and I will still say don't underestimate how expensive it is to make Harrison Ford look 40 years younger.
Shut up! I can do it on my desktop now. It's like, stop! You can do it. You like all this stuff. Do you know AI has was it text to movie now? Right, you write in, he walks down a dark street, and you produce a photorealistic movie of somebody walking down a dark street. It's just pixels to them.
Good God! Well, yeah. I mean, as regards Disney, when I know they've announced that there's a live-action Little Mermaid coming, but at one time they had a whole slate of about 6 of those. But apart from that, they seem to have dried up as well.
Yeah,
the live-action remakes. There's no. I don't know, what haven't they done? They did Pinocchio, which is a complete disaster, but there's loads that they haven't done.
Netflix wasn't bad. The weird one with Guillermo del Toro, right?
Yeah, I hear that's good.
That
it was you that told me. It was you that told me it was good. Come to think.
There you go. Yeah. I am a man of discernment and taste, but yeah, look, they're such in a different world. So here's an interesting tidbit. James Gunn reveals he was hired to write Superman Legacy 6 months ago before Henry Cavill's return as Superman in Black Adam. Yeah, look, I just think there are lots of different departments going in one way. They're letting the... Did you ever see Black Adam?
I haven't. I mean, this is the problem. And again, nothing against John. I like John Trent a lot. Nice guy. This is in my view, Bounding Into Comics is fully committed to this whole... James Gunn has done Henry Cavill dirty narrative, which I think is absolute bollocks.
No, I don't get that vibe at all. I think it's a professional thing.
Yeah, the thing, because James Gunn has said that one of the things that he wanted to clamp down on, him and his colleague, was the fact that there was IP just handed out to anybody who'd ask. In this case, it was The Rock who just came in, said, "I want to make a Black Adam movie. That how much, show us your money." So they let him take away the IP and do pretty much whatever he wanted. And I get the impression it was The Rock and his people that got Henry Cavill involved, rather than anything bigger.
Because it was a good idea, basically. Yes.
Yeah, because and bear in mind they did that at the last minute as well, because The Rock's talked about it, and so has Cavill. They both said it was very much a last minute thing. So how would James Gunn know about it?
No, exactly. I can't. Yeah. It's look. I think he was a great Superman. Don't be wrong. I think it was a great Superman. I think we were robbed, really. Although AI, baby, AI. Not long, we'll be able to make you. They'll be able to make your. He was perfect to be cast in 2011 for The Man of Steel by Zack Snyder. That was nearly 12 years ago now, and for telling that story, because it only just came together in the Snyder Cut, right? We only just saw the potential, and it was awesome. I think the Snyder Cut is the best superhero movie ever made.
It's one of my favorite films of the last 20 years.
The Lord of the Rings, the superhero movie. Yeah. And we just saw it, right? And we're like, oh, God, more of that. And we want to see a Batman, Deathstroke. And we wanted to see this stuff. And people are a bit butthurt.
If Gunn had anything about him, and I'm hoping they will look at what people responded to about those films and take something. I mean, I think it's a harder sell with Superman because Snyder's version of Superman was not to everybody's tastes, and in many respects it wasn't Superman, whereas at least his version of Batman was the most, in my view, that's the most comics accurate Batman we've ever had on screen.
But again, AI is going to change all of this. Like Zack Snyder will be able to make it on his on a desktop in a week, or render in a week, right? It's like budget that anyone can be able to do it, like a few years. And like I was saying earlier, all that's stopping this happening. I was saying, let's get an AI to look at all of William Hartnell Doctor Who, then feed in the scripts of the episodes of the missing episodes, feed in the telesnaps, right? Boom! It will extrapolate that.
Bear in mind, mate, that we know people as well who've rebuilt the sets to the floor plan in Blender, so it's possible to completely rebuild the sets virtually. Pop the actors in there. We've got the things we want them to say. As you've been showing perfectly, we can even get them to speak again. So it'll all come together. In the next 5 years, I think it's going to really, all this is going to come together. I couldn't see it before. Certainly, even before Christmas, I thought this was pie in the sky, but I completely get it now since this revelation.
So quickly, right? So look, this is a fan-made thing. It's but I totally get copyright struck. But these titles are good. These are the perfect titles for this reconstruction. But yeah, it starts off. This is Dalek Master Plan, I think. So it starts off at the end, the end of Mythmaker. I love that. Look at that effect.
Beautiful.
And it's not perfect, right? It's far from perfect. But you
it's proof of, it's a proof of concept.
Right here. So I reckon that's Ian, right? Like, and this is the end of Mythmaker. But this seems. This is so close to being viable. This is so freaking close.
Perfect.
Yeah, one second. There's a great cut coming up. Now, I don't know if they did this in the actual episode, but this is a lovely piece of direction you're going to see. I mean, it's just perfect, isn't it? Really, you really get a feel for it.
How have they done this with AI and?
No, it's before. This is handmade, but like
that's incredible.
Yeah. There's this will change everything. AI again. you got prompt to video now, right? And then Google and who was it? Alphabet are holding it back a little bit because they're scared, essentially. But the technology is there, right? The technology is there.
Wow.
Yeah, was it? I'll show you. Was it a quick couple of other clips of things he did? Oh, you know what? This is. We should watch this. You're gonna love this other thing. So that was that one. Yeah, I'll just hit the darling.
Open fire on that ship immediately! Oh my god.
Again, a fan with zero budget, right? Just this is the way of the future. This is the way.
Yes!
Destroy!
And it looks like it's all like plug and play stuff, right? But it's man, does it work nice?
Squad 4 to Trans-Solar Disk Patrol. Intercept escaping vessel.
Trans-Solar Disc. Now, imagine doing an Absalom Dalek Killer with this. Totally.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell's happening?
You're witnessing some proof of what I told you last time we met.
I thought Carson's planet was neutral!
Well, perhaps someone forgot to tell the Daleks that. You better hold on to something, my love.
Yeah, it's just like and like he's got something a bit more traditional over here. I'll show you. Wow. But again, it's like that. This is within everybody's reach now. It's a massive game changer.
That's amazing.
Yeah, this is why we're going to be quick, but this is lovely. Look at this. Look at that aesthetic. Really
lava lamps. Yeah.
Now, how hard would it be to green screen in actors into that?
It's a mixture of different aesthetics from the Dalek movies, TV shows. Everything's in there.
Yeah, this feels very like TV 21, but with like a
facility now under Dalek control. Minimal resistance.
Yeah, but it's like it's TV 21 with very modern lighting, right?
Yeah.
This is here. They got a close up, and you can see. Look at the. Firstly, look what he does with focus, right? Things going in and out of focus. Also, look at the texturing on the dark. Look at that. That texture is fantastic.
Battle plans with maximum urgency. You must proceed with download operation. Chief scientist predicts 70% failure if Time Lord neural.
Yeah, it's just fantastic. Really, just fantastic.
Wow.
Do you have a stream tonight?
Wow. Yes, I do. I mean, talking about fantastic. Yes, I do have a stream tonight, everybody. Of course, I've got a stream tonight. Type 40 Live is in full swing. It's our 5th show of the season tonight. And I have just for you, I have this glorious thumbnail. Check this out. Where yeah, get a load of this. I don't know whether they're going to appreciate this over at Galley because it is rather a woke clique, isn't it? But we're looking at the best of the hashtag Galley1 stuff. So everybody that was a Gallifrey one.
Oh God, that's gonna be brutal. That's gonna be. By the way, have you seen the Meghan Markle South Park talking about brutal?
I have. It's absolutely brilliant, and I would love to imagine her crying into her champagne. It's just.
Yeah, my favorite line was when they're being interviewed, and the interviewer says. What are you? What was it? Harry says, "What are you suggesting?" I'm suggesting that your Instagram obsessed bitch wife desire for privacy isn't 100% authentic. How dare you? My Instagram bitch wife's desire for privacy is completely authentic.
They actually use the word bitch as well. What they need to do now is get Clarkson in to voice himself in that, throwing excrement at her. That would be absolutely ace. I would be completely down for that. And won't be any excrement in the show tonight. Obviously, it's going to be we'll keep to just bodily fluids as always. But we're doing the Gallifrey one thing. We've got the return.
So cringe. Dude, it's
like
I did a little bit, but I felt like I was punching down.
I've got some quotes. I've got some quotes from Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker as well. And we've got JT back as well on the squad. He's been very ill, but he's back now.
Oh, okay. I hope he's better. But yeah, look. My impression of Galley 1 was how the mighty have fallen. Right? They were all powerful, and now they're pathetic and pointless. These are big news from Galley 1.
I've never been, but I'm very conscious of the fact that there wasn't a great deal coming out of there of any real value. I mean, I know several people who've gone, people who I like, good people, but it does look that the majority of people who are there, I don't know. I just think it does seem for a couple of years they weren't selling out. That this one did sell out again, which I'm pleased for Sean Lyon because I know how much work goes into it. Blah 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 blah.
I wish everybody well, but it's toxic fandom, right? This
Absolutely,
is where toxic fandom lives. It really is. So
it was the temple of toxic fandom. Yeah, I'd like to think things are going to move on from this now. I don't resent the fact that the biggest Doctor Who convention in the world is on another continent. Sean's put the work in. He was doing this before Doctor Who come back. He's earned this. Yeah, but I do think that things do need to evolve. I think if we can come together in every other way globally, it's about time. If the BBC don't do this, then the people who put on events like that,
it's just happening. Have you noticed the what they used to call us NMDs are now is what the people they like two things that happen, right? You have that group of toxic fandom, and it's exactly like the end of the Germans at the end of World War II. They're like, me, no, nothing to do with them, nothing. Oh, they're the worst, no, right? And the other, like the diehards, they're like, oh, they're the because they don't like David Tennant now. Or whatever.
I've seen. So they're spreading lies about David Tennant. They are the source of this story, which people keep coming to me with, asking if it's true that Ncuti Gat was only going to do the one season. That's the J-bots as well, because they want to begin petitioning for a female Doctor number 16 in earnest. We're in the era of the 14th Doctor, and they are obsessed with the 16th Doctor.
They can't stand. They listen. They're I get the feeling every status quo is about being upended, right? Yeah. I think by Easter everything's going to be different, right? I really think things are getting crazy. Things are. I mean, like we're just ticking away to. Although at some point, the Russians said they're going to super high alert with their nuclear weapons. At some point, either use them or shut up. Will you stop? Like, really? Oh, we're really meaning this. Okay, whatever. But yeah, we know shit's about to go down.
Shit is absolutely about to go down. Fortunately, before then, we got shit going down on my channel from 8 p.m. on the Spacebook. Come and join us for Type 40 Live, everybody. We'll have a few giggles. And we've got Russell T. Davies kicking some ass as well, which is always good for a laugh. So thanks for the plug. Yeah.
Oh, my pleasure. Yeah, let me show you what I got coming up.
Magic.
Oh yeah, listen, I didn't get to the headline article tonight. We'll do that on Saturday, right? But that reminds me, on Sunday, I didn't even get to the Picard review. Crap.
Okay.
Oh, I feel really bad about that. Maybe I'll go late and do Picard. I don't know. Or maybe I'll do it on Saturday. Okay, Saturday, we're going to do everything, right? I did SFX. I feel better about that. Yeah, we'll do. I'll have to come up with a new way of selling these two headline articles. Right, I'll work it out. Yeah, no, there's some more like these weird Jodie articles. They won't let go, right? They won't let go of her. Which we're like, yeah, do you think
it's a very public form of therapy for some of these souls, because they know they've been exposed?
Yeah, 1 second. For example, Saturday night we will read this article, which is hilarious. CBR. 5 Doctor Who characters that Rossi Divas didn't create that need spin-offs. Now,
Oh,
here's
God.
the weird thing. Yaz and Graham, essentially, a bunch of female run thing, and then the Tegan and Ace team up. Could be Gen Z's Sarah Jane Adventures. Paternoster Gang, female led. Oh, that's interesting. Joe Martin and Future Doll, female led. Who would have thought of that? River Song. Oh, how do you come up with that one? Yes, come on, for God's sake.
All female led. Yeah.
Right. And then we got this on why this guy. I gotta do this article.
Why there has never been a bad Doctor Who with Whittaker in the middle. That's got to be a parody. That can't be serious. Otherwise, they wouldn't use that picture.
No, that's real. That's so Saturday night, right? So that's why I do the Saturday night show, to catch up on all this stuff.
Holy
Saturday night we're going to be.
shit.
We are doing great stuff Saturday night, right? We got that, and we'll do Star Trek Picard.
Wow.
What was I going to say? Then Sunday, if you're available on Sunday around the same time as this, I meant to do it like a month ago. I forgot. A Chris Boucher retrospective, right? I really want to go. There's a good article in Doctor Who magazine, and I forgot that it. I totally forgot about it, essentially, right? So, and I was going to do
Well, I'll definitely be around on Sunday. I'm doing another Picard thing on my channel Sunday mid-afternoon at the same time as last week with Chris. So I'll do that, and then I'll come and talk to you for a bit about the mighty Chris Boucher as well. Then, yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, I like it because I really want to do a retrospective. This was a great issue of Doctor Who magazine. It really was a good one.
It's getting better. It's
It really is. Page 24. Tesh and Blood. Yeah, so they got this great article, which I figure I will go through, and there's like a lot of extra stuff I could talk about, right? Bouncing off this.
Oh, there's Servalan as well.
Yeah, I really want to do a Chris Boucher retrospective, right? I'll try and get clips ready. Yeah. So that I'm really up for. But magazine coming. It's coming out.
The next one's out next week. Yeah, definitely.
Right, let's have a quick preview of it. What they got? Back to Bannerman Road. So they got more of this weird comic strip, and we're interested to see where it's going. Treasure Quest, that looks like a filler. Bannerman Road thing sounds like a filler as well. Siren Song, Fact or Fiction. Yeah, looks like a lot of filler. Let's find the fight. Maybe let's see if there's something else going on in it. But that comes out on.
It could be 2nd. Good. It could be good.
Day after Mandalorian, which we are going to be all over.
I better get my ass into gear, guys. But thanks for having me on, as always, Rabbi. And I hope to see some of you over at the Spacebook channel in around an hour's time. Oh my God, I better get my cereal. I've got to go and eat granola. I've got to go and stock up on protein. And I'll see you soon, buddy.
I don't think granola is protein, but you enjoy that.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Doodle pip. And I think with that, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't get to everything. I feel really bad because Picard was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. Fine. Saturday night. Here's the plan. We'll do a look at what's been going on in the last 24 hours because I won't know, right? And we will do Star Trek Picard. I'm kind of glad I didn't do the review yet because I felt it would be overly spoilery. I'll wait till Saturday night, right? Full spoiler review. And we'll do at least one or two of those articles, right? Because it was fantastic, right? Fantastic. Karney said because she wasn't the doctor. That's a good idea. Saturday. 1 click buys you any seats. Absolutely. I saw a bunch of people I didn't say hello to, right? I kept meaning to, but no. X1577 said hello to you. Where'd it go? There we go. Colonel Godwisen, he says Avenue 5. That was it. Picard answers they know the Marvels will tank. They're putting up against Dune 2, so they have an excuse for it flopping. Yes, that's exactly what I heard. Right? Totally what I thought was coming. Fine. Look what go is good. Apparently, I read the books; they were funny. Not seen the show, but maybe I'll look. There's so many things I've got to catch up on. Right? Again, Carnival Row. That's why I'm behind on that. Right? But I just caught up on Bad Batch. I should do Saturday. I will also do a Bad Batch review. I'm like got 3 or 4 episodes to review. Is that season over? How many more episodes does it have? Hang on. Star Wars Bad Batch. Doink. Okay, season 2 we're in right now, right? Season 2, Amiga. Yeah, look, I like it. Okay, I thought it's going for another month, right? So how many do I have to do? Clone Conspiracy, did I do that one? I think maybe I saw Truth. I don't know. There's only a couple. Maybe I'll give it a miss. I'll wait till there's more episodes review. Fine. With that, I'm going to hit the end.